Callum Davies for Australian Boxing Podcast. I'm joined by Wes The Decapitator Kappa.
Woo!
How you doing, mate?
Fabulous. Fabulous on a Wednesday evening.
So we're down at CDL Boxing Gym in Malaga in Perth. Just had some heavy round sparring, mate, and then followed up by some training on the bag and stuff like that. How'd it go for you this afternoon?
Yeah, good. Just trying to fine tune. You know, obviously coming in the last kind of week and a bit of the fight, so just trying to fine tune a few little bits and pieces that we've been working on. And yeah, fitness is there. Just got to fine tune the tools, mate. We'll rock and roll come show night.
Yeah, so show night, you say it's Paddy's night.
Woo!
And it's by CDL Promotions, brought to you by Ty Coleman. And yeah, it looks like preparations are going really well for you, mate.
Yeah, going well. Obviously, it's good. There's actually a fair few guys to mix it up with now, so we normally struggle to get a little bit of sparring, but there's 4 or 5 of us down here now that can really put some damage on each other. So it's good, to push it and test each other and bring the best out within each other if we can. So it's good.
Yeah, and a bit of a background on yourself, Wes, for those who might not know. Are you originally from Perth, mate?
I'm originally from Penrith, New South Wales, born and bred in the hood. And then I moved over here to Perth because I'm a big mummy's boy, followed my mum. Started doing wrestling, did a bit of MMA, went into kickboxing, and now all of a sudden I'm a boxer. I'm just a big, dirty slut.
So you mentioned that you've been doing a bit of this, bit of that, but you've actually been quite successful in all the codes. Muay Thai, mixed martial arts, should I say?
Yep.
So how did you end up finding yourself in the boxing game?
Well, obviously I started with MMA, and then obviously I didn't really have a background in MMA, and then the people that I looked up to at the time obviously had a background in certain things, and I didn't really have a background, so I just thought, you know what, I like hitting stuff, I'll go do a bit of kickboxing, a bit of Muay Thai, because it's a bit more of an all-round kind of striking sport. I could take it back into my MMA, and then obviously just to improve my hands from the Muay Thai, I started going into some amateur boxing, and then from amateur boxing I went to pro, and here we are, standing right in front of each other, looking at each other in the sweet eyes.
And did you find from the other codes that it transpired into the boxing well, or do you think you had to sort of relearn a lot of what you had in, say, the Muay Thai and things like that?
Mate, I don't care what anyone has to say. It is extremely difficult to change between all 3 disciplines. A lot of people just think it's just throwing punches and going about your business, but it's not. The way in which you stand, to the way in which you throw your punches, to the way in which you put yourself in the right position to throw those punches, or even land strikes, or even defence, are 3 totally different worlds. And a lot of people don't understand that and don't appreciate that, and that's fine. But a lot of people that have been out there and are trying to do it know how hard it is. So I've had some wins, I've had some losses. It is what it is. Had a blast doing it, and we'll keep doing it.
And say in the Muay Thai, you've been on the sort of high stage, exposure on television and things like that. Do you think nerves still play a part of it, or do you think that from your experience you tend to cope with it a lot better than other people, say?
You're still shitting your pants regardless. Like, I don't care who you are, you're still nervous, but the way in which you deal with it and channel that into positive energy to be able to outplay in the ring is definitely, obviously with experience you improve in that. So yeah, I could definitely say, I still want to do a wee about 20 times before I fight, but I still handle it a little bit better than what I used to, for sure.
And a lot of people probably have seen you fight. I've got to ask you, mate, where did the dancing coming into the ring start?
Don't know, I just enjoy dancing. It actually started when I was 18, had an MMA fight over in King of the Cage, and just for some reason a heap of the boys that were there dared me to wear the propeller hat and dance, and I did. And I won pretty damn good, so I thought, hey, you know what, I'll just keep doing that. It seems to be working for me, I'll see if I can keep rolling with it.
Good way to stay warm on the way to the ring.
Exactly.
You've also travelled quite a lot with your training and things like that. You've been over to America, I believe. How did that go for you, and where was it, mate?
Yeah, good. I just kind of hit a bit of a crossroad here, I'd packed my 2 bags and just winged it. Headed to the US and got around the US for 7 months on a fixie, on a push bike. Ended up getting a promotional deal over there, which was good experience, and met a lot of snakes on the way and met a lot of butterflies as well, but hey, that's all part of the game.
I know you were based for some time in Las Vegas. Is that the only place you were staying in America, or did you get around a bit?
No, I've been around a bit. I've fought South Carolina, North Carolina, LA, obviously Vegas, Arizona, yeah, a few different places. Probably some more, but I can't remember. I've been getting hit in the head too much.
Can you see yourself going back over there at any time?
Oh, 100%, just on the broad scale of what America, are able to produce and portray within the sport is, obviously the pinnacle in some respects. Mind you, the UK aren't far behind me because boxing in the UK is massive. So either one of those two kind of areas is where you want to be.
Yeah, the market and obviously the business in the UK and America is kicking off at the moment, and it has been strong for since going back from the beginning really. Australian boxing has come a long way in the past few years. How do you see it going forward? Do you see it sort of emerging as one of the main players at the moment?
No. People just don't get behind the sport enough.
Yeah.
People don't know enough about the sport, and there's just not the backing here, and it is what it is. It comes down to money, mate. People want to make money, and if you're not going to make money, people aren't going to do it. So, are there some good fighters out there that could put some dents in the international scene? 100%. There's some good guys coming up through the ranks, and it'd be interesting to see where they end up in the next couple of years. But as of a general sport here, no, I don't think you could come anywhere near close to the UK or the US. But hopefully we'll build a little bit.
Just touching on what you said about it not really being backed in Australia and even Perth with the politics side of things, with cage fighting and things like that. Hopefully we are going to see it start to sort of move forward, but I guess taking it independently like what we're doing with the podcast and other sort of avenues are going to try and bring it to the forefront to the casual fans even that want to learn about the fighters and get to know them, but they don't really have the exposure or the opportunity to get to know them as much, which is a big part of sort of selling tickets,
100%.
And getting to know them and taking an interest in the fighters. But yeah, for sure. So Wes Capper, thank you so much for joining us on Australian Boxing Podcast, mate.
Thanks for having me.
And good luck for the fight.
Luck's for losers. God bless. Say hi to your mum for me. Mwah.